Hi guys, my name's Olivia and I'm your host on the Den Dispatch. Today I'm here with my friend George and we are going to be dispatching advice on being an international student. George, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi guys, my name is George. I'm 24 years old and I'm from Greece. I'm one of the international students here in Moorhead, which we're not a lot, but it's home away from home.
So George, how did you end up at MSUM?
Before I came to MSUM, I was living in Amsterdam. I was working day to day as a sous chef, just trying to make it by ends meet. And I decided I don't wanna live like paycheck to paycheck anymore. So I saved enough money, did research, a lot of research, and found MSUM. So as an international student, getting the locals like prices for school, like all
Yeah,
and everything, great help. So yeah,
awesome. What are you studying at MSUM?
I'm an econ major and I do a minor in finance. So not very interesting, but
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you want to do with that not very interesting degree?
Oh, that I don't know. I don't know because it's such a broad degree,
Yeah.
I don't really know what I want to do. I have some idea. I want to get into finance, more like investment banking, but still got time, I guess. Still a sophomore, so gotta decide.
Yeah. What has been the biggest culture shock about coming to Moorhead?
Biggest culture shock. The food, guys. The food. The portions of the food here, they're huge. Pop and everything. I was like, oh my God, why do you need so much pop? Especially like from gas stations or anything, like,
Yeah.
it's you get so much pop for so cheap. Why do you need it, fellas? Like,
Yeah.
that and like like aside from jokes and everything, the Midwest nice. The Midwest
Uh,
nice was something that helps actually acclimate yourself and make it like it helps feel home. Like,
yeah.
people are nice. It's not like
Mhm.
I've never been to the west and east side, like, to understand on the coasts.
Yeah.
But from what I've experienced between the Midwest nice in Minnesota and the
Mhm.
Midwest nice in Chicago,
Yeah.
this year was great. Like it helped a
Awesome.
lot. It helped a lot for sure.
Yeah. And you live with a few other MSUM students, right?
I do live with a few MSUM students, which yet again, like it's interesting because my friends again are athletes,
Uh-huh.
and you get the stigma that oh, don't hang athletes don't have friends others who are not athletes,
Yeah.
or they don't hang out. Well, I feel like I'm the living proof that that's not the thing. Like,
Mhm.
I broke that stereotype. And yeah, I feel like I've made friends for life here, especially now living with them and everything. It's a roller coaster, man.
Yeah. Do you want to stay in the States after graduation or what's after that?
So my ideal dream is to stay.
Yeah.
I'd like to stay. I don't know if it's gonna be in North Dakota or Minnesota,
Hmm.
but I'd like to stay just so there's more job opportunities here,
Yeah.
compared to what we get back home. Especially me coming from Greece. I'm not even from the mainland, you understand?
Uh,
I come from a little island, so we're like 30,000 people. Opportunities are limited compared to here,
mhm.
which is such a big country.
Yeah.
You go from one corner to the other, it's a different culture.
Uh-huh.
You go from here to the south, like you know it better than me.
Yeah.
So I'd like to stay here more, get some like working experience, and who knows what the future holds. Maybe go back home, but for the time being, I'm trying to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So being from Greece, how many times do you get asked if it's like Mamma Mia?
Oh, I do get asked it if it's like Mamma Mia because it's such a big movie and it's like a huge movie, up until now. But I can say this: there are parts that are like Mamma Mia, yes, but there are some parts that are like more westernized, especially in the mainland because Mamma
Yeah.
Mia is in an island. My island has very similar like
Mhm.
locations and like sceneries, which is great. So for me, it's like a normal thing, like
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, it is kind of look like Mamma Mia, but kind of doesn't at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, no. Yeah, it's some.
Do you have a favorite Midwest food that you've had so far?
So, this is the first time I've had Thanksgiving with like an actual Midwest family this year actually.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Watsons. Um, no, I had those sweet potatoes with the
Sweet
marshmallow.
potato casserole.
Yes. They were making so much fun of me for liking it, but hey, that was so nice.
Yeah.
That was so nice. And what else was that? The corn. Oh,
Oh,
that crispy corn or whatever it
yes.
is. Yes, that was. I didn't expect it to be that nice, But and one other dish. What was it? Tater tot hot
Oh,
dish.
tater
Yeah.
tots. Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
Yes. Yes. Actually, my roommate's grandma made some for
Oh,
us, and she makes it like weekly or something. And she just brings it over to the house, and we always have a casserole in the
oh
fridge,
my gosh.
which is so nice. At first, I was like, "What is this?" I had no idea. Like, you just have the taters on
Yeah.
top, no idea. Hey, give it a shot. It's good.
Yeah. A lot of the biggest complaint I hear from international students is that our food is very bland.
It is, but like, help yourself out, man. Like, you have sauces, you have
Yeah,
things and that, but
exactly.
like, I understand it. It is bland, but help yourself out, man. Like, you're 20 years old. If you don't like it, put something on it. Put some more salt, pepper. Uh, I don't know.
Exactly.
I like the food, dude. I don't
Yeah.
mind it. Yeah. It's just what I said before, the portion sizes,
Mhm.
they are huge. Fun fact, I came last year to MSUM weighing 175. I went home by Christmas at 205.
That's America for you. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Um,
mm,
yeah.
kind of circling back. So, what does the onboarding process look like to come to school here?
What do you mean by on board?
Like when you come to the States?
Hmm. Oh,
Like, do you go through the Center of Global Engagement or?
yeah, so you go through the American Embassy, which is in the country,
Oh,
okay? So before anything, you gotta get approved to
yeah.
even get a student visa. So you have to show where you, like, if you've been accepted to the university, which university it
Mhm.
is, how are you gonna pay the tuition fees? If you're not gonna pay it, who's gonna pay
Yeah.
it, And it's such a big, it's a long procedure, but for the right reasons, you
Mhm.
understand. You can't have people come to the country not being able to pay their tuition fees and then leaving the country with
Yeah.
debt. I understand it's long, but there's a right reason. There's a
Hmm.
right reason why we do it, like, to be coordinated and everything. Because then, if you're coordinated and actually be a law-abiding citizen, it's easier for you to get your green card or your OPT, like, which is what I'm aiming for.
Hmm.
So having credibility helps a lot, especially here, with how the process goes.
Yeah, definitely. If you could give one piece of advice to someone who wants to come here to study,
Mhm.
what would you say?
Oh,
Or a tip or trick?
be yourself. If you're gonna come here and decide to actually put on your big boy pants and how to travel across the world, because probably you are if you're an international student, especially in Minnesota and North Dakota, you're traveling halfway across the globe. Be yourself, be true. There's so many people around here that actually will accept you for who you are. And like, if you thought you were an outskirt, like, or like somebody who doesn't fit into society back home, I guarantee you, there's so many people around here that you will find somewhere you belong. You will make friends no matter what. Like, I came here as a 23-year-old freshman, and at the end of the day, call the football team, the sophomore football team, my best friends.
Yeah.
You know, like even 4th of July, I went and spent with their family. Thanksgiving, they accepted me to come over, like fed me like I was one of their own. Like, I
Hmm.
haven't seen my family in a year. I haven't had a home cooked meal in a year. It was my first home cooked meal this Thanksgiving, which it's nice.
Hmm.
So give yourself a chance. It will be hard at first, of course. I was eating by myself at Keezy. For the first 2 months, I was eating by
Hmm.
myself. I was with my AirPods on myself, watching soccer on my little iPhone, and up until like I was lucky enough to go brush my teeth at the same time with one of my friends,
Yeah.
and that's how I met everybody. And just get your opportunity to expose yourself. That's the big thing. You need to expose
Hmm.
yourself. I feel I feel like you also can like feel the same way,
Yeah.
especially with exposing yourself,
Hmm.
I feel like you didn't have anybody from Lisbon come over, right?
Exactly.
And exposing yourself, me and you ended up like hanging out.
Yeah.
We're friends.
Yes.
So I think that would be an expose. Don't be afraid and expose yourself, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. What would you say?
What would I say for
Yeah.
tip,
So
Richard?
yeah,
I would say,
yeah. Coming from the vice student body president, right? I want to change the role. What
okay,
would you do?
I would say put your judgments aside.
Put your judgment
Um,
aside.
I come from, for those of you who don't know, I come from a very, very rural town. Everyone looks the same. I went to preschool with the same kids I graduated high school with. I think we had one person of color in my whole town. And if you ask me right away, I don't think I'd be friends with half the people I am friends with now. Just like I was so intimidated by like how much culture is here. Yes, it's Moorhead, but like it's so much more culture, and I was like so intimidated to be with people who like I've never seen before. So kind of that was really tricky to
Yeah.
like hang out with people, and I'm like, it's all gonna be okay. They're nice people.
Yeah. You're scared at first. It is scary,
Yeah,
right? It is scary. But exposing yourself and like actually giving yourself a chance, like you see, it is nice. Yeah.
mhm,
You come from a small town from North Dakota, from Lisbon, like
yeah,
culture shock, right?
yeah,
No, 100%. And honestly, the last thing I would say as a tip is just
yeah,
enjoy time, man. It's like you have 4 years of college, enjoy it.
exactly.
Don't, I really don't know anything else to say. Just expose yourself and enjoy.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you want to give anyone a shout out before we turn the mics off for the day?
Uh, any shout out? Yes, yes. Shout out to Prince. Shout out to Prince down in Indianapolis. Shout out to him. Shout out to my mom, dude. Mom, love you. Love you. I haven't seen you in a year. See you soon, though. Yeah, that's what I want to give a shout out to. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Um, that was a pleasure. Actually, I really enjoyed it. And if you do continue to do this, I'd love to come and have another conversation with you.
would love to have you back on the Dungeons Patch.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, guys, we'll catch you next time.
Thank you.